Hi again! Learning how to spell or pronounce a new word in English can be pretty tricky. And this is because English is not written the same way that it's pronounced. Yeah, I'm sure you've noticed that before. Think of this example. What is this? It's my thumb. How do you think we spell this word? Thumb. What sounds do you hear? I hear the th, which is the T and the H, the and the M, thumb. But did you know that it has a silent letter? It does. Do you want to see what it is? Dun, dun, dun. It has a silent letter at the end. This silent letter is the B. So even though the B is there, it is completely silent. There are a lot of words in English that have silent letters. So today I'm going to help you learn what some of those are. Look at these two pictures. What are they? We know this is a thumb. And what is this? A lamb. Now, both of these pictures have a silent letter. We know where the silent letter for thumb is because I've just told you. It has a silent B at the end. But what about lamb? Where's the silent letter? It's just like thumb. It has a silent B at the end. The silent B sound is when the B is not pronounced after an M at the end of a word. Not all silent letters come at the end of a word. Sometimes they come at the beginning or even in the middle of a word. Let's look at these two examples, knock and knife. Now, you've probably heard these words before. What letter do you think they start with? Knock. It sounds like a na-na-na sound. Let's see. No, it starts with a K, a silent K. The K is completely silent. And what about knife? What letter do you think it starts with? Knife. I think it starts with an N, right? That's how it sounds. But no, it also has a silent K. Well, did you know that the K is not pronounced? It's silent when it comes before the N at the beginning of a word. So words that start with the letter KN have the silent K. Let's look at some other words that you know. What's this? A whale. And what letter do you think is silent in the word whale? What's the first sound that you hear? W. A. L. Well, let's look at these words and try and figure out what the silent letter might be. What? Who? Where? When? Why? Can you see what the silent letter might be? Did you get it right? Yes, it's the H. The H is silent in all of these words. What happens with the silent H? Well, the H is not pronounced or is silent when it comes after the W. Do you know what this is? It's an island. Can you guess the silent letter? Island. How do you think we spell island? If we spell it the way it sounds, it's I, L, L, A, N, N, T, D. Island. But it has a silent letter. Do you want to see what it is? It's an S! Right there at the beginning. And guess what? The S is usually not pronounced when it happens right before the L. That's why island is a word with a silent S. Let's try to guess the silent letter in these two pictures. Remember, it's the same letter for both. Talk. Walk. Now, you've seen both of these words before. Can you think of what the silent letter might be in talk and walk? Did you guess that it's the silent L? Good job! These two pictures have a silent letter, and it's the same one, ghost and rhino. Now, both of these words you've probably seen before, but do you know what the silent letter is? Let's check. Are you ready? It's a silent H. There it is, ghost. We don't hear the H at all. It sounds like G-O-S-T, but it has a silent H. And in rhino, the same thing happens. The H is completely silent. Now, you might think that all silent letters are consonants because so far, all of the examples we've looked at were consonants. But in this example, it's not a consonant, it's a vowel. Can you guess? What are these? Biscuits. And what are these? Buildings. Biscuits, buildings. Can you guess what the silent letter might be? Do you have any idea of what silent vowel might be in both of these words? Let's see. It's a silent U. The silent U is not pronounced, it's silent, in words where it's followed by a vowel. So in biscuit, we don't pronounce the U because it's followed by an I, which is another vowel. And that's the same as in building. Let's look at one last example together. Castle, whistle, which is what he has in his mouth. What silent letter do you think both of these words has? Did you guess the silent T? If you did, great job. And if you didn't, don't worry, it was tricky. Both of these words have a silent T, and as you can see, the silent T is in the middle of some underlined letters, S, T, L, E. That's because words that have the S, T, L, E pattern have a silent T. The T is never pronounced in this pattern. Now, this is an example to help you understand that whenever you see a new word that has the S-T-L-E pattern, you can automatically know that the T is silent. That's a pattern rule. Some of the other words that we've looked at also have patterns, like the K being silent before an N. As you learn new words with silent letters, try to associate them with other words that you know that also have silent letters, and that will help you to learn how to pronounce words more easily. Now, good luck with the exercises, and goodbye!